Hi friends, hope you are doing good. This is today I am going to take over the life lessons, how you can be still in times of troubles. In the that is a motivation factor. What is the motivation factor? You are which is leading you in your daily life. Mostly it will be something of your father, your mother, your brother, but it can be yourself also. Sometimes you can motivate yourself, and that is the one great thing which great people can do, because they themselves can motivate themselves. So because if you want to learn how it is done, just you have to apply a few principles in life. That first of first and the first is be patient. Patience is the key to success, and everything happens only with patience. If you don't have the patience, then I don't think the other principles will work for you, because the first principle itself is patience. And depends on the factors, like if a person is less aged, like a youth, it is different for that person, and for middle aged it is different, and for elderly people is very much different. So it depends on the age also, like how aged you are in the motivation factor. So first of all, I will want to say that motivation. What is the meaning of motivation? Motivation means you are able to influence someone, and that person is uh, becoming a better person, or the person is becoming doing the things which that person was not doing before. So that is the called motivation. Like you are able to influence a person in such a way that the person is doing something different. So in that, in then only you are able to motivate that person. If that person is doing the same thing, and that means it's not motivation. So how can we be motivated, and we can also motivate others? It's a two-way handshake. Everything, both way handshake. It doesn't. It is not like single handshake. It's a two-way handshake. So both parties, you have to be motivated to motivate others. So first, what is your motivation? Then only you will not we can motivate others. How you are motivating yourself? Is it through music? One of the factor is music, because music will give relaxation, and it can also motivate us. Especially the strong or influential music, and also some movies in nowadays we are seeing some good movies also. Example is one fighter movie and Jawan, and those are the movies which can also help us to motivate and reduce our dullness. So the dullness which we have, the laziness which we have, can be reduced through these movies also. But other thing also is the spiritual aspect is there. That is also another main thing. We have to be spiritual also. So that is very important in life. If you don't be spiritual, then ultimately God is the everything. So if you are not being spiritual and you are not following God, that means you are not able, you cannot use that motivation factor. You cannot be a motivation factor to others. Other thing is that second is loving people, understanding people. How we are able to love and understand people, that is important. Are you able to understand person? It can be your wife, your husband, your relatives, your children, your boss, your colleague, your grandfather, your grandmother, your parents. Anyone can be there, but are you able to understand that person? How can understand? That's the reason patience is the first in everything, because patience only can help to understand a person. If the person, suppose a person, I have encountered a person who is always angry. I used to wonder why he is always angry with students, with everyone. He is angry. So later I realized, anger is not, it's not a kind of a bad thing, but but maybe some people don't have the control, so we should not think that he is a bad person. We should understand and the situation he is going through. He may be a bit short tempered. There are people who are short tempered. You have to understand, and based on that situation we should modify ourselves. The person who can adjust, or he can transform himself to adjust to that other person, is the real motivator, because he can motivate even the strongest difficult people. So even a criminal he can motivate. So that is the most important factor when you are looking into that. After patience is understanding people. So patience, understanding people, then what else? Third factor is anyhow love only, but I already told in the second factor also, but you can consider as the third, because love is needed everywhere, to understand, to share, to feel. Without love you cannot feel. Some people try to feel without love. I think they are atheist, I could say, because God himself is love. Okay, so what I can do is I can share some of the examples which we go through in our life. Example is our work life, and when we see a boss who is always angry with us, he just is looking to find the faults in us, and we will be wondering what kind of boss we got. But later, if you carefully understand his situation, he may be a bit short-tempered person, but he may be an excellent person. If you try to be aggressive and try to achieve that goal for him, then later he may become a completely a nice person to you. So even you can change a person based on that character of the person. It doesn't mean that he's a bad person. So you can, if you that's what I told you, yourself can be a motivation factor. Like you can change yourself based on the other person. If the person is very jolly, make some jokes and enjoy. If the person is bit short tempered, try to be patient, and if the person is a bit less serious, try to make him more serious by becoming elder brother. Even if you are younger brother, you can become elder brother. It doesn't mean that age, you have to respect the age always. Sometimes if you are younger also, you can be an elder person. I have seen a lot of people marrying people who are more aged. That also has happened. Like it's not like age is factor always. If you are the capacity, then you can be able to influence others. But you should respect elders. Okay, let's go to the next point. First point was patience. That second one was understanding people. Third was love. What is the fourth? Fourth is very interesting because self-confidence. Fourth is self-confidence, because self-confidence is most required when you are motivating someone, and if you can be motivated by someone else, whatever he says, it can be extraordinary for you. But if you have the self-confidence, you can trust him and believe that I can do this. Similarly, if you are a motivation factor, if you are saying like, why did this one? If you say like that, will they believe that you are a good motivation factor? Like you have to be bit more stronger. You have, yes, I did this. Yes, I can do this. So that the way the self-confidence comes, then that can also help. So self-confidence is another factor. Self-confidence, and finally the last one. What is the last one? Unity, fellowship, relationship. That is the last one. Because I put last, because motivation comes within you, not through others. You have to first correct yourself, then only you can be to have good relation with others. If you are not right, how can you be right to others? So last point I put the relationship. You have to have good, strong, fruitful relationship and you should be able to do the things in the right way. Okay. Okay. What is the next important thing after you identify the principles? What should you do? How do you implement it? You have to implement it by through your own family. First starts with family only motivation. Are you able to motivate your own family? Then after that you can motivate your colleagues. Then after that you can go to outside world, like I play badminton, so I can motivate my badminton friends, and also any shopkeeper also. You can also motivate a shopkeeper. What about beggars? People will say, what do we support the beggars? What I should say? What do you think that we should support the beggars, motivate them? If we support them, we will fall into trap. Many people are falling into trap, so we cannot trust them. So what do you say? So trust. Where is the trust lying? I didn't put trust as a principle, because if I put trust as a principle, then it won't work. Because in this world we cannot trust anyone. Even I don't trust my own parents or my own family. So trust factor we have to leave it aside. And if you see younger beggars, I suggest that better to encourage the younger beggars, like children, those who beg. That's my suggestion. But if you try to go with the elders and try to, you may fall into trap. So I'm not suggesting that. But younger, I see a lot of younger beggars and daily laborers, those who try to work for their living. So we can motivate and maybe give some money if you want to give. It's not like you will give some 1 lakh or 2 lakh or 50,000 or 10,000. At least 200, 300, at least some amount. Not for everyone. Like if you give to everyone, then you will be in trouble. Just for those people who think that he is the genuine person, or that child is genuine and can be motivated through some giving or some saying. But saying is also good. I want to say another thing about motivation is that we in Info we work, and we have also implemented that in our work life motivation. That is one of the main factor in our work life culture, motivation. Okay, so I guess what I can do is I will say about one of the best person, one person who in movies whom I like, and in this motivation factor, I think one person who has motivated me in the movies, at least I will not give example for other things, at least in movies I'll give, is Hrithik Roshan. So the movies which I saw of Hrithik Roshan was good, but one movie is, even if he is acting as a bad person, but the self-confidence he is projecting in his movie is very good. But the fighter movie was very good. So in that he is not as a thief, or he is serving the country. So you can say, for me, Hrithik Roshan is one of the person who has motivated when I watch movies. So why not I finish with his famous thing. I'll finish just 1 minute to go, as I decided I'll go with 15 minutes. So let me finish with this Hrithik Roshan's famous. Thank you.